Yeah, I'd like to just apologize. Sorry, just the wrong into the wrong studio there. Right, we're here for the France versus Ireland game. All right, I do apologize for that blunder. Right, but it's been a good start to this game. Good tempo to it. Both sides obviously looking to attack each other with great vigor. Right, Ngumbinga Lompo coach sends Umdumdwana Lukanya is the name, and I do apologize. My bad. Into the wrong studio. Right, a bit too impatient about the game tomorrow between England and Ireland. There, sorry. All right, but we are here for the France versus Ireland game, and yeah, warm welcome to everyone who's joined. All right, please do let me know who you think will walk away with the dub today. Right, obviously a clash that has been billed as potentially right, at least you know title decider, but too premature to say that, given that it's round two and both sides haven't faced England just yet. Right, but I think it will go a long way. The winner who does win this particular game, it will certainly go a long way to determining who walks away with the Six Nations this year. And a massive scrum there just in by the French side. Right, I did call at top of the show that I still do think that the Irish do have better forwards, right? Perhaps as a pack, the French have got a more explosive pack, right? So come scrum time, it will be interesting to see who indeed comes through triumphs. And I think it could come down to set piece dominance in this particular game. Both sides, very exciting in attack. Right, so just 22 minutes gone. All right, we've got France 13 and Ireland 7. Fantastic try off a kick. All right, first up by Dupont. All right, very good attacking the line from Ntamak. All right, very good offload in contact for his skipper Dupont to cross over. And yeah, moments later, Yaman was able to knock over to add the 3 points right before the Irish, who were able to, come clawing back off of a kickoff. Fantastic catch there by Mac to cross over untouched in the corner, and Joe Cardbury added the two. And yeah, since then we've had a further penalty from Yemenet in the 15th jumper for France. So my bad. I do apologize for only joining now, but we here. Please do let me know what your score predictions are. Right, obviously a bit of a shocker earlier on, or while some may say expected, sort of a boogie team there. Wales is indeed for Scotland as things are, right? But yeah, play taking place now on the 10-meter line of the Irish. Irish once again, right, back flips, back pass, dummy runners, beautiful to watch. Right, they're able to make their way just inside the French half, right, 5 meters from the touchline. Very good carry there from Todd Folong, right, who, along with Bandi Aki, are just incredible, right? I think they are arguably the cog to the system, right? Having a tight head prop and an inside center are just exceptional in the point of contact, right? It does make a massive, massive difference because it just allows Ireland to play on the front foot, right? Obviously, today, Ireland without Johnny Sexton, right, he will sorely be missed, I'm sure, especially considering he was the difference last time these sides met. I mean, who could forget that clash between France and Ireland? For me, like just the play from Ireland, their ball retention was absolutely phenomenal. 41 phases later, Johnny Sexton stepped back, knocked over a 45-meter plus drop goal to obviously steal it by 1 point there. But yeah, good play. Yeah, we're back here. All right, you will be missed, but I'm sure Joey will be looking to take the opportunity and step up and show what he has to offer. We've got Francis Platt saying, I reckon Ireland will win 26-20. Interesting. All right, considering that it is also played in Paris, what effect do you think the home crowd will have on the outcome of this particular match? A bit of a stoppage now in play. All right, a couple of running repairs. It's been a frantic start, I'll say end to end, right? Both sides, sort of obviously two sides that I think in world rugby at the moment, I'll throw Scotland into the hat. I think two sides who arguably have the best attacking game in world rugby at least. Very structured, very assured, and it seems like everyone fits so well into the system and everyone knows what to do. And yeah, contrasting sort of attacking styles from the two teams. As I had said, sort of your Irish, sort of more, I'll say lethargic, and I use that term very lightly, right, with a lot of balls out the back, right, but very effective. I mean, very difficult to actually defend and plug the holes, could easily cause holes, right, in your attack. But also France, the frantic high tempo, as we know, the French and how they tend to play. And obviously, rocking my Stormers, proudly Stormers. I think it's the first time I could actually rave about the Stormers in like a very long time. Right, this one's for Steve. You're back to play. Right, it will be line out here for France in the furthest corner, sort of halfway in between the 22 and the 10-meter line of the Irish side. Right, French ball, good attacking ball here. I'm sure we'll be looking to knock it in the middle through Fika or something. Now France go through the middle there, middle jumper, set up the maul. All right, and they get going. Seems like there for a moment. Andrew Potter got his hands through. Right, good carry back inside ball there from France. Forwards coming around there with the great pace. Good carry in midfield there from France, but unfortunately, coming in from the side there, a bit of indiscipline and inaccuracy at the breakdown. All right, Ireland doing just enough. Right, good pressure there at the breakdown by Josh van der Fleer, if I'm not mistaken. All right, in there, causing Paul Willems to just, a bit too eager coming through the side. And yeah, Ireland will have yet another opportunity. But yeah, do let me know who you think will walk away. We've got Francis, obviously, Platt saying that he reckons that, right, Ireland will win 26-20. And I think that's a fish out, right? I think this could boil down to a matter of discipline, right? And the French at times, they could lose a bit of discipline, but we'll see. They've become a more mature team, all right, under the leadership and tutelage of Roman, Dupont. Right, so with that penalty there, Ireland have got a feed. Looked a bit skewed there in the line out. But a very good line out drive there. The French initially stepping out, all right, but the French able to get through the middle, all right, and stopping that maul. But yeah, Ireland doing well to recycle the ball now, taking short pass there to the pod. Right, Joey steps back, puts in a bomb. All right, Yemenet, very good catch there, sorry. And he calls a mark just to give his forwards a bit of a breather. All right, good game management there from the French 15. And with that, he's able to knock it out sort of halfway. All right, and obviously it was a mark, so it will be Ireland ball. Right, so the fantastic kick takes place sort of in 10-meter of the Irish side. Right, so unfortunately, overthrow there from the Irish. Right, not quite communicating there well enough. Oh, France not able to do much with that advantage. Right, Conan on the wing. Good kick, puts a good kick through. But well taken there from the French. Yemenet sends it back with interest. Yeah, good kick there from Ireland. Just, making sure that the ball is out. French had plaque for a moment. They were considering going quickly, right? But opted against it. But yeah, a bit inaccurate there come line out time by the Irish. Right, I think that's sort of the second missed throw. Right, so that's something that they'll be looking to rectify very quickly. Right, because I do think the team that's more clinical come the breakdown and set piece will be the victor today. France go to the front of the line out. Oh, what happened there? Seems to have been a bit of a miscommunication there. Things slightly skew in the lineout, still to be corrected. Right. So once again, just a bit inaccurate there. Come set piece, right lineout time, and as a result, Ireland here will have the opportunity to launch an attack. Scrum down, 50 meters out from the touchline, right inside the on the 10-meter line of the French. Fortunately, just reset scrum there. So reset scrum once again here. Excited to see what the Irish will have in store for us because yeah, just they have so many trick plays and they execute equally so well. So let's see what they'll have in store here for us. Good feed there from Gibson Park, straight in and out. All right, Conan doing very well to support 8-9. Right through the middle to Bandi Aki. Once again, fantastic carry. All right, is able to get over the advantage line and get his team moving forward. All right, that is a forward's dream. A 12 that can knock you over the advantage line then simply means that you are playing on the front foot. But good work there on the breakdown. Once again from France, able to get a turnover. Right, but unfortunately, just shuffling it out. Fikao they seemed a bit indecisive what to do with that ball. All right, and simply just marshaled out and knocked into touch. Right, once again, we just have a look there. Bandi Aki, a menace. All right, but going back, no advantage played there. Back to the French penalty advantage in the breakdown. Once again, that's one area that Ireland will definitely be looking to clean up. Right, it's a couple of plays now, a couple of times where they've been caught napping, right, with good prime attacking front football. Right, and once again, as we look there, man in the seven jumper over that ball, Geelong over the ball, able to get a steal there. Fakao through the middle, right, good cleaning there from the French. Good flow move, right, playing the part, Dupont. All right, looking to step it up here. The French playing with great pace. All right, pick up and go there, but also well met there by the Irish and D. All right, playing now sort of 10 meters inside the sort of 5 meters, sorry, from the 10-meter line of the Irish side. Yeah, French a bit unorganized here. Good skill there from the French winger Penadu. Right, Pendu, right, obviously that offload, unfortunately, somewhat wayward. All right, not going to hand. And once again, the French just little seem a bit disconnected, right, on attack. And I don't often say that about the French. You know, with Ntamak, they often have it well planned, well organized. But yeah, sort of 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes into this game, seems as though it hasn't gotten his backline just well organized just yet. Right. Oh, another coach killer there. Right. Deemed to have been closing the gap there. France considered to be closing the gap. Right. And handing possession over to Ireland, an easy exit here from the Irish, especially considering just look, the sort of struggles that the Irish have had at line out time. The last thing you want to do is to give them easy possession in that area. But Carberry steps up, knocks it out to touch. Right, Ireland will have yet another opportunity, but stop-start sort of game, changing possession, changing often. Right, I doubt we've gone through sort of 8 phases. Right, which I mean, there's also low-key understandable. Sort of both sides, you know, they know what's on the line. Right, it is not quite yet a decider. Right, but definitely the winner of this particular game will feel as though they are well placed to go on and win the Six Nations. So Fidia from the French to Wookie. All right, seems to be their main line out jumper. Cow through the middle again, strong carry, getting over the advantage line. Right, and a very good carry here from the French cross, if I'm not mistaken. Right, doing very well, point of contact, able to drive past. Right, getting France yet more ground. Dupont with the pick and go, snipe. Plays Belair. Right, taking play to the 10-meter, slap bang in the middle of the field. Oh, cut out pass there from Dupont to his winger, Fugadu. Oh, good play, yeah, from France, good offload. Good link up there out on the wider channels. Right, but Ireland doing well to scramble. Let's see if France can go on and score, make this advantage here. France, all right, what can they pull out? 5 minutes before we go into the halftime break. Oh, massive collision there in the middle of the park. Yeah, unfortunately, Aldrit not able to, oh no, it's Benadou unable to retain that position, right? But France were playing an advantage, and I'm sure, yeah, captain steps up and says, Yamanet, please, bud, knock this one over. But a fantastic cut-out try, cut-out pass there initially for Dupont to set out his wide men free, right? And they were able to get past and through the Irish defense that is currently setting very sort of narrow, right? Obviously trying to put that pressure and ensure that they're able to knock the French, not give them time to actually play on the ball. So Emirates, right, 100% kicking strike rate, rate at the moment, all right, and I would expect him to knock this one over, all right, and extend the French lead to 9 points. Yeah, and easily knocks that one over. France 16, all right, Ireland 7, with just sort of under 5 minutes to play until halftime. I wonder what difference Johnny Sexton would have made. But we're underway once again. Joey, good take there from the French. Right, will be much better, more commanding there. Dupont charged down there initially, but luckily Yaminet is alert, right, able to clean that up. She'll be looking to get an easy sort of territorial kick here. A little bit of an exit. Keenan fielding that one well and returning it with some interest. Right, ball rolling dead, unfortunately. Oh, so France here will have an opportunity to attack from deep inside the 22 of Ireland. Unfortunately, there Hugo Keenan, the 15 jumper, doing well to field that ball, putting in a massive kick, but unfortunately, the bounce of the ball rolling out dead. Right, so France will have a scrum on the 10-meter line of the Irish side, right in the Irish half. All right, sort of 15 meters away from the near touch line, at least as we see it on screen. All right, Intermark hasn't really gotten into the game, all right, but I'm sure he will be appreciative that his side has been ahead. Just a game riddled with a couple of mistakes, and I think, yeah, it sort of boils down to sort of what is on the line for both teams. So players may be a bit jittery, all right, and I'm sure they will rectify that come the second half. So scrum, yeah, front ball, all right. Good contest scrum time so far. Right, France, solid scrum. They're looking to get the go forward ball. Oh, an advantage, a massive scrum there from the French. Right, Dupont sniping and linking up well there with his forward, a little cheeky offload. Oh, massive carry there for Paul Willemse. A good carry once again with the forwards coming around the corner. Dupont with a very good, strong pick up and go. He's very strong for a scrum half. Wookie, right, first time I'm seeing him with ball in hand, obviously, very exciting player. Unfortunately, France, they're knocking it in the, in the 22, prime attacking, striking position, but unfortunately knocking it in contact. Right, but we'll go back for a penalty. It'll be interesting. What does Dupont do? Does he take the risk, go for the corner? Right, he already has a 9-point lead. Now it seems as though the French will settle for 3 more points here. Right, a very good scrum there from the French. Right, Bali getting the better of the experience. Third for long. All right, you don't often see the third going back too often. So a massive, massive effort there from the French side to win them yet another opportunity to gain 3 more points here. Right, so half that I must say has sort of quickly, you know, gone by very quickly. Right, Yamanetia with an opportunity to add 3 more points, right, and stretch out the lead further for the French side to 12 points. Obviously, 4 out of 4 kicks today, right, including the conversion. Just snaps it there. Looks up. Will he knock it over? Steps up. Boom. Easy does it. Yeah, they'll be. Oh, a very good kick there. And that is half time. Yeah, France will certainly go into half time, feeling better, team in a better position. Right, clear favorite, I think, territorially. They've just been superior. Right, Ireland just not able to get to that go forward ball, right? Not able to string the phases together as we know them to. Right, France very physical, sort of the breakdown, a couple of crucial turnovers deep inside their own half. Right, so that's something that I'm sure they'll be looking to rectify. So at halftime, it is 19 France, 7 Ireland. Right, hasn't been quite the spectacle yet, right? But I think that is obviously boils down to what is indeed on the line for both these sides. So, since halftime, quickly go grab your beverage of choice, right? And we will meet shortly for the second half. Okay, welcome back. So we're not too far away from the second half. Obviously, a first half there, mixed bag, right? I would also be honest, sort of expected a more end to end, but should have expected it, right? Obviously, right, Irish not up against a Welsh team that was sort of lethargic last week. All right, a French team that's putting much more pressure on them, but let's see how they'll be able to react. Right, a lot more kicking, territorial kicking, right? Not as free flowing as last week, but we're not too far away from Joe Carberry getting us underway there once again. Right, all taken there from the French from the kickoff. All right, so the France or Ireland will be playing from left to right, at least according to our screen, right? And the French will be playing obviously from right to left. Good exit play there from the French through the boot of Dupont. Little chip there to Conan. Very good enterprising play there by the Irish, right? But unfortunately, not able to come to nothing just yet. But almost worked out there for the man in the 14 jumper Conway. Right, very smart kick there. Just obviously the French looking to press hard, right, and force the Irish back, not give them any time on the ball because you know how dangerous sort of the Irish side can be on attack. So it will be French feed right on their own 10-meter line. Right, straight simple ball to the middle of the line out. Right, Dupont sends up yet another bomb. Right, but well taken there in midfield by their backfield. Sorry, by Jack Connan. Right now, Ireland looking to launch an attack here. All right, playing from inside their own 10-meter line. All right, taking place slightly outside the 10-meter line now. Looking to attack, but absolutely France absolutely all over them, not giving them any room to play. Right. We'll see how sort of the Irish side adapts to that. Right. Obviously, France dominant in that first half, going into the break 19-7. As we see there, Paul Willemse initially hold up the Irish player, but going to ground, Gibson Park will look to send this one up. Right, good tester. Right, but no advantage. Unfortunately, that kick there from Gibson Park, a bit too short. Right, and the forward's not able to get out of that 10-meter sort of radius space. All right, so here France will get an opportunity, an early opportunity to possibly add on to the 19 points, or alternatively, go for touch, look for touch, and see if you can draw first blood, right, and extend and potentially, kill this game as a contest. But look again, Dupont, very solid tackle there on Jack Conan. Conan. Right. Yeah, minute. Dupont, test match rugby here. All right. Rather opting to go for the 3 points. Right. Another captain would have possibly looked to go for touch. All right. They do have 12-point lead already. But with that, you will put it beyond a 2-try score, right? Fantastic kick yet again for Yemenet in the 15 jumper. All right, adding yet another 3 points to his tally. All right, and he's been 100% bang on from the kicking tee today. Right, so with that penalty, France do extend their lead to beyond 2 converted tries. All right, this could prompt them to be a bit more adventurous, at least when they get the opportunity to do so. Kickoff there, once again, from the Irish, a good kick receipt and carry. All right, but unfortunately, the French side a bit too slow, lethargic to get to the breakdown, and Ireland are able to get a turnover there, right? And they will have an opportunity to strike right back very quickly. And once again, yet another coach killer. All right, France, that's 2 mistakes from the kickoffs after having scored 3 points. All right, just a bit inaccurate there at the breakdown, but also credit must go to Andrew Potter, right, who was over that ball very quickly to force a turnover and opportunity here for Ireland. Ireland setting up the maul, right? You didn't expect anything but, right? And just like that, they are able to hit right back, all right? And yeah, reduce the lead of the French side. All right, it'll be interesting to see if they will be able, if Joey will be able to get the 2 points. Once again, bit of an indiscipline there from the French side. Right from the kickoff, not clinical enough, not quick to get to the breakdown, right? And with that, giving an opportunity to Ireland and a very good more setup. And who else but that man, Josh van der Fleer? Very good leg drive, and he is able to get over for 5 points. That reduces the lead to 10 points. All right, Joey here will have an opportunity to make it an 8-point game. Very tough conversion here. All right, 3 meters or so from the touchline. All right, so definitely will not be easy on the angle. All right, give or take about 40 odd meters out as well. All right, but a perfect sort of right-footed kicker. All right, let's see if Joey will be able to add the 2 points here. So initially, a very good start from the French side. All right, able to get the 3 points to further stretch out the lead, but Ireland have hit back very, very quickly. And Joey here with an opportunity to add the 2 points. Steps up, and he's able to knock it over. Fantastic kick there from the young man. Right, and he makes it an 8-point ball game. The mark gets us underway. All right, Ireland doing well there to clean up that ball. All right, able to launch an attack. A good leg drive there by the hooker. Carberry playing Toad Furlong out the back. Good straightening there in the centers from Ireland. Unfortunately not able to link up. Right, but they're deep now. They're deep inside the half of the French. All right, players sort of halfway in between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Ireland ball here. Fantastic move there to split the French defense. Carberry taking up to the line. Now playing his winger, Mac Hansen. Right. France absolutely looking to attack that breakdown, but Ireland doing well to recycle the ball. All right, good carry there by Andrew Conway. All right, and able to force a penalty advantage to Ireland. And once again, Ireland are linking up so well. All right, it seems as though they have found their mojo. All right, but unfortunately, a little unforced error there from the Irish side. All right, but they were playing a penalty advantage, so we'll go back to the penalty advantage, and we'll see what they will do with this. But a fantastic pass there from Toad Furlong. All right, it's a massive asset to have a prop who's skillful, who can get who can get the outside sort of backs going. Right, took it beautifully to the line, out the back, and all of a sudden, Ireland here with an opportunity to knock this one in the corner, right, 5 meters out from the French try line, right, and set up yet another more. Middle ball there from Ireland, all right, sort of 15 meters now out from the try line of the French. Very good carry once again there from the tight head, leading from the front. Furlong, all right, giving his team front foot ball here. Gibson Park looking to go blind, and Bandi Aki, while met there on D by the high press from France. Now Ireland slowly trying to build the phases inside the 22. Good pick up and go from Gibson, who plays out his man, and they are over for yet another score. And just like that, a deficit of 15 points wiped away within 7 minutes. All right, Ireland definitely have started this particular half the better team, and Gibson Park is able to cross over their 4 or 5 pointer. And yeah, can be an easier kick here for Joey. All right, how do you expect him to simply knock this one over? But once again, a bit of indiscipline there from France. All right, simply not quick enough. Gibson Park with the dummy, with the bite. The French defense bites. Oh, poor Willemse, mate. You don't move at pillar. All right, Joey able to simply knock that one over for an additional 2 points. And just like that, Ireland are back within 1 point. Sure. Let's see how this will truly be a tester of just what this French side is made of. Right, sort of a young team, right, future as they host the World Cup next year. Let's see how they react to this. Really, really, it will be an examination of the character of this French team. Once again, Ireland doing well there from the kickoff. All right, so it's just slightly inside the A22. A good angle here from Gibson Park. Good hoist there. Question is, were they 10 meters? Yeah, lucky that one went out. Didn't seem like it was outside the 10-meter radius, but so France will have an opportunity here. All right, sort of 10 meters outside the 22-meter area of Ireland. Right, I'm sure the French sort of coaching box will be rattled by this fantastic start here from Ireland. Right, obviously going into the half, France had a 12-point lead. Right, but little under sort of 10 minutes, and that lead has been wiped away to just 1 point. So very good start here from Ireland. Ball knocked into touch, so scrum down here, French ball. All right, good attacking ball here, 5 meters from the furthest touch line. All right, in between the 22 and the 10-meter line, France to feed. All right, and I'm sure Ireland will be looking to attack the scrum. It'll be massive for them. But all the momentum here with Ireland. Let's see how France responds to this. Looks like they will be making the first change. If I'm not mistaken, Clement. Crouch, dodge balls, engage. Obviously, calls of bygone days. But a solid scrum there from France. Dupont out the back. Oh, good carry there from Valeri. Right, once again, France looking, good feet from Panud. Right, doing well also to keep that ball alive, but a very good covering defense there from the Irish side, and they're able to push the French side into touch. Perhaps just France a bit impatient. They're looking to go wide from first phase ball. Right, obviously it's never an easy feat. Right, with the defensive system, it's just simply too good nowadays for you to simply go it out wide. Surprising that they didn't initially set just to suck in a couple of defenders, but a very good feat there by Panud. All right, able to keep that ball alive. A young in out there, left Keenan there for dead. All right, able to link up initially. But a change there in the lock for France. All right, seems as though Walkie and Willemse have run out of steam. Also, Ireland with a change in the 8th man position. Jack Connon off. Right. I think it's Peter on. I'd imagine. Turnover here for France. Right. A bit of indiscipline there from the Irish side, and the French are able to get over. Fantastic speed. All right, good turnover there. And Bailey, like, so obviously always a great sight to see a prop crossing over. Right, but good reaction there from the French team, going from defense to attack in a blink of an eye. Right, doing well once again to disrupt the ruck. Right, clearly something that they've talked about. Right, doing well. They're enforcing the error, and unfortunately, Ireland not clinical enough. Right, Peter, a bit too high there. Man's too strong, and is over. There was a bit of check there. Yeah, it seemed all good. Yemenet will be looking to add the 2 points here. Steps up. Unfortunately, seems to have missed that kick. And with that, we see a couple of changes here for France. All the big men, sort of the heavy artillery, right? Couple of running repairs here from both sides, right? A couple of changes in the forwards pack, as you'd expect, right? As we near the business end of this particular game. Right, so good shift there from Antonio. Good carry, a couple of carries there in the first half, but Bamba, right? Bamba is onto the field. Let's see what he will add. You know, very elusive runner, strong in contact, but also very strong at his primary job, which is the set piece. France will be looking to have a solid exit here. Right, it has been sort of one of the weaknesses in this particular game. Right, conceding points directly after scoring. Obviously, Coach Keller, that's arguably the last thing you want to do. But Dupont is able to get that away. All right, Ireland now looking to attack on the halfway line, slap bang in the middle of the park. All right, a very good pick and go there from the number 6 in Doris. All right, ball out. France doing well, reacting well there, but unfortunately lost forward there by Flament. All right, in the grey scrum cap. But very good reactions there. Ball out, quick to react, but unfortunately a little, deemed to have been a little knock on there from the French. It seemed as though it was a strip in the tackle off the shoulder, but unfortunate. But all be scrummed down, slap bang in the middle of the field. All right, sort of 2 meters inside the French half. Ireland will have very good attacking position here. Let's see if they can string things together. Obviously, fresh front row here for the French. Can it make the difference? Bamba. Scrum going down, but play on there from the ref. France once again attacking that breakdown with ferocity, and they are able to get the breakdown. The kick there from Yemenet, but equally well covered there from Keenan. All right, I'm sure we're looking to knock this one out. All right, just give his team a bit of a breather. once again, it's just Ireland not quite clinical come ruck time. All right. And yeah, just France, benefiting from that at the moment, just being let off the hook a bit too easy at the moment. But we've got France ball here, line out. All right, France will have the feed 10 meters inside their own half. All right, doing well there to gain possession. All right, good carry there in midfield. Ball bobbling out there. Ntamak throwing a loose pass, knocked on there on the ground. Penalty. Oh, lucky. Lucky man, the man who's come on. Did seem as though he was playing the ball on the ground. Sorry, that's Doris. Did seem as though he was playing the ball on the ground. Good contest there in the air from Doris. All right. And Tamak, I won't lie, sort of been missing in action this particular game. Hasn't been one of his more impressive games, but I must also admit it has been sort of a stop-start game, right? With possession changing hands on a regular basis. Neither team has had the opportunity to, you know, to go about things in a calm way, cool way, right? As we see, the experienced Peter come on the field there. So we've just got about 20 minutes left in this particular game. Right, was billed sort of as a potential decider for the Six Nations. Obviously, a bit early in the 20, all right, for that. All right, a bit premature to say the winner here will go on to win, but certainly they'll be placing themselves in a favorable position, especially considering that Scotland went down against Wales today. All right, so yeah, whichever side wins this one has got an opportunity to go up clear top of the table, right, in the Six Nation. That just keeps on getting better and better. And obviously, tomorrow we've got England versus Italy, right? Obviously, a very confident Italian side, right? But you'd imagine the English will just have a bit too much firepower for them. But as we saw in the under 20s, you may have seen, you may not have seen, right? Italy under 20 did beat the English side. So interesting. The Italian under 20 side looks like a proper side, and possibly a team that the Italians can get behind and sort of get excited about for the future. But Fidia for France, solid scrum, right? Definitely be looking for an exit here. All right, sends it up upfield. Well taken, well fielded there on the winger. All right, tackle made on the halfway line. Gibson Park feeds it to Joey. Good running angles there from the man in the 13 ring rows. 13 jumper. Carberry out the back to Cornway. Sorry, Matt Hansen. All right, Ireland slowly making their way upfield, inside the half of the French. All right, looking to put together a couple of phases. Once again, France looking to sort of dominate the breakdown, contesting well there in that area. All right, but a penalty there, unfortunately, too slow to roll away. Ringrose is coming into it now. Very good offload game there between Peter and Gibson Park. Oh, who's that? Banud doing well there to recover, clean that one up, and launch an initial attack. And obviously, with that advantage over, right, France will be looking to clear the lines here inside the 22, 10 meters out from the furthest touchline, for far side 15, sorry, from the far touchline. Right, Dupont simply steps back and he knocks this one right out sort of halfway line. All right, and once again, there, France are able to escape. All right, it is coming down to sort of the business end of this particular game. So territory, very, very important in this particular game. So DuPont, very good clearance, right? Not just getting it out, but getting plenty of mileage, taking play from his own 22 to just inside the Irish half. Good move there out the back of the Irish line out. Oh, good interplay there, forwards and backs, right? And with that move, they're able to make about 15 meters, all right, outside the 13 channel. But once again, France exceptional at breakdown, right? A clear area that they've targeted, right? And once again, Ireland just simply not doing well enough, right? France, quick break out here, quick turnover, and they look to go wide. Yeah, a couple of men on the floor now feeling it, right? As you'd imagine, these men have put their bodies on the line. All right, seems to have been a bit of an infringement there. The ref has called us back for. All right, so going up to the TMO to see what could have possibly transpired there off the camera. Yeah, it seems as though Bandi Aki might have changed his line. Right, impeding there on DuPont, but very, very little in that. I'd be surprised. Well, could be. Well, this change of lanes, I don't think so. Just play on. All right. Yeah, I think it's just a rugby player, standing his ground. All right, not much in there. I don't think Benny really changed his lane there or anything. Simply just held his ground. All right, and DuPont, the one running into him. But now with rugby, I mean, such calls, soft calls, right? And could he get a possible home ground call there? It could be a very important call, yeah, from the officials, right? Do they award the penalty there to the French side? Seems to be a very good call there from the officials. Certainly agree. Definitely nothing in that. All right. I don't see the players changing his lane or impeding DuPont in such a manner. All right. So it'll be Ireland ball just outside the 22. Very good line out there. And they set up a drive, but equally well met there from the French side. All right. Gibson left with no options but to send up the bomb. Good contest in the air there from Yemanet and Mac Hansen. Right, Yemanet able to keep position. A Bamba. All right, a big boy. Unfortunately, going back there, I think deemed to have played the man in the air in the contest between the two sides, closing the gap. What's the call? But Ireland will have an opportunity to, okay, called from the side, then defending that particular maul. So Ireland will have an opportunity to send this one deep inside the half of the French, all right, and see if they can walk away with the score here. All right, decent kick there from Joey, right, taking place sort of 2 meters outside the 10-meter area of the French. And as we with that play, Gibson Park gives way to the experience Connor Murray. Right, I think he'll be vital in this particular game. Also, we see Robbie Henshaw coming on there for Mark Henson. All right, so couple of heavy hitters, all right, experienced men, heavy artillery there being released there from the Irish side as they set up the Monde here, but going nowhere. Well defended there from the French side. But once again, Ireland into their business. All right, but equally well defended this time there by France. And once again, France doing exceptionally well to win that ball in the breakdown. All right, and forcing yet another error from Ireland, unfortunately. Conor Murray, maybe just hands still a bit cold. All right, knocking that one on, unfortunately, there. But once again, France not making it any easy for the Irish side to play there in the breakdown. All right, looking to attack that breakdown with ferocity. All right, committing a couple of men. And it's definitely something that has worked for them because it hasn't allowed the Irish side to get into their pattern of play, all right, and string together a number of phases. And obviously, that is something that the Irish side pride themselves in, and it certainly is something that they do very, very well. All right, so France have been very good in disrupting their ball come breakdown time. I think that's about the fifth, sixth turnover there from France. Solid scrum there from France. All right, and Dupont steps back, slams this one downfield, but Keenan is there to mop up. A very good kick there from Keenan, right? Taking play sort of in between the 10-meter line and the halfway line of the Irish side, and obviously it will be French feed. All right, rather quiet game here from Roman and Tamak. All right, but I think it's been the nature of the game. Neither backlines have had sort of the ball that they had last week, right, to showcase their attacking abilities. It's been quite a slugfest today in the forward pack. France here with the feed in the line out. Ooh, almost a balk there. But fortunate to have gotten away with it. Unfortunately lost it there by Dupont. Right, uncharacteristic mistake there from obviously the current World Rugby Player of the Year. Yeah, Ireland once again looking to turn the French side. Oh, fantastic kick. Oh, fantastic kick there. Who was that? What a very good kick. Right, it was even falling. Yeah, everything going. He was going backwards, hitting the tackle, right, but able to put in a very good kick, all right, and definitely pushing France further back in their own 22. Yes, it will be a French feed into the line out, all right, but definitely the kind of area that Ireland would want. Oh, it's an Ireland feed, so clearly got a touch there from a French player. So Ireland here with an opportunity to strike. All right, 10 meters out from the French line out, but a good contest there from the French. All right, oh, fantastic work there from Cruz. Winning that ball in the line out. Oh, Ireland will rue that opportunity. All right, that opportunity there to score and possibly for the first time in this game take the lead. But France once again putting plenty of pressure at set piece time. All right, clearance there from Dupont, but well taken from Hansen. And Keenan looking to launch an attack, taking play inside the French half. Oh, Buffa, Bamba, small boy this time. All right, very good carry there initially by Andrew Potter. All right, and is able to get to the Irish team going forward. Oh, fantastic line speed though from the French. And it's definitely putting the skill set of the Irish under a lot of pressure. All right, with that couple of misplaced passes. All right, Ireland being pushed back deeper into their own half. All right, now they're just outside the 22. One moment they were just inside the half of the French side. Misplaced pass. Good pressure from the French side. and they're able to push the Irish side back into their own half. So Conor Murray, yeah, steps up, very good contestable kick. Oh, well taken in the air there from Ntamak. Oh, good contest there on the ground. Equally by Ireland, good steal there. All right, so Irish still keep possession. Ooh, ooh. To Furlong with the, hit hard there in the tackle. Benny, very good kick, but well fielded there by the French number 11, Valeri. All right, plenty of pressure on them, but France doing well to retain the possession. It's tight, yeah. We've got about 10 minutes to play. All right, and it is just a 6-point difference. So definitely one to watch here. Could be a very, very interesting finish to this particular game. Right, obviously a lot riding on it, but it's not be it and all. Right, but I think both sides would love to walk away victorious and be the clear leaders on top of the log. All right, obviously the only other unbeaten side, Scotland, went down against Wales earlier on. All right, so the winner of this particular game will be the standalone leader at the top of the log, and I'm sure it'll go a long, long way in securing the Six Nations. So very tight here. Two teams that have been equally matched. All right, two teams that haven't allowed each one another really to get into the pattern and their system of play. So I've been quite physical at the breakdown. All right, also physical at the set pieces. Equally matched teams. Good contest, right? Not the expansive sort of attacking game that I expected. I think most of us expected at the top of sort of beginning of this particular game, given sort of how the two sides played, right? But it's understandable. It's two sides that are equally matched, so it was never going to be as easy as it was last week. But yeah, Ireland here with an attacking opportunity through the back to Conor Murray. Was that high? No, play on. All right, so Ireland. Oh, good carry. Good feet there from Doris. Point of contact taking place just inside the 10-meter line of the French. Right, Hansen once again running through the back. Right, that overs line. Peter taking it up, but well met there on D by the replacement props. Ooh. Spring Rose, good carry, able to get over the advantage line. All right, Ireland at the moment going from side to side. Joe Carberry taking it up to the line. Ooh. Oh, once again, unfortunately, a little bit of a little discipline there from Flament. All right, simply losing his feet at the point of contact. Right, the ball was right there to be stolen, but unfortunately, a little bit error. All right, not clinical at the breakdown. Right, so it's going to be interesting to see what call the Irish will make here. Do they go for poles or do they go for the line? That is the question. Yeah, it takes the more logical, more logical option. All right, going for the poles, looking to chip away at this French lead. Obviously, Ireland haven't led even for a single minute in this encounter. Right, oh, unfortunate there, Flament, right, got their hands on the ball, but unfortunately not able to win that position. And here, right, Ireland will have an opportunity to get 3 points, right, make it a one score, right, well, at least one penalty to tie and try for victory. So expect Joey to knock this one over. He's been in decent kicking form today. And I must say he has acquitted himself relatively well, considering that Ireland lost Johnny Sexton coming into this particular clash. But a good kick there from Joey, right, as we see a couple of changes there from the Irish side, as we see Ken Healy, all right, the experienced man, come onto the field for Andrew Potter, who I think has been absolutely outstanding today. Very good in the tight. A couple of turnovers there, breakdown time, but also very good in contact. All right, taking it up plenty of times and able to get over the advantage line. So very good game from him. Well taken there from Ireland, right off that kick off from France. All right, that's definitely, you always look for a clean kick receipt exit from your territory. All right, Conor Murray unfortunately not able to find touch there. Well taken there from Keenan. The return bomb there from Yemenet. Right, I did say this will be a very good examination of the French character. Right, obviously a team that is, that is blessed with plenty of talent. The question is, can they close down these tight encounters? And obviously that is the hallmark of great sides, just the ability to close down, especially, what a carry there from Bamba. Definitely a big boy. But as I was saying, sort of the hallmarks of a potential rugby winning World Cup winning team is just the team that has the ability to control the high pressure moments and are able to close down the game. Obviously, Ireland haven't been in the lead in this particular game. So if it were to happen, I'm not saying it's going to happen. If France were to lose this one, it would be absolutely gutted because they've led from basically the 5th minute all the way to this point. But a very good territorial gain there from France. Unfortunately, Henson not able to get plenty on that particular kick. So France will have an opportunity to attack here inside the Irish half. Right, they'll have a line out further side of the field as we see it on screen. Right, they've been very good come line out time, but so there's championship rounds now in boxing, but very good clinical line out, not too much contest. Probably being underused this particular game. All right, it's definitely something that it's been interesting to observe, right? How the French have just been wanting to go out wide from first phase. Especially considering that they've got the man Ficao, in the centers, a very good ball carrier, very strong. Intermark setting that one up, right, and Valeri doing very well to tap it back. France went back possession, right now into attack, but unfortunately, man going alone. Well met there on D. Ficao again with the tip over, well taken there from Yamanet. Good play. Good player from France. All right, looking to up the tempo here in the 22. Release, ref. Ireland definitely not making it easy, competing for everything. All right, might be a question off from the side there, ref. No, play on. All right, France pick and going here. Just made the way inside the 22 of the Irish side. Right, a bit of Ireland doing well to slow down that ball. Very good carry there for Movaka. Right, able to get a bit more. Can he? No, he can't. Valeri there in support again. Right, France take play up to sort of 6 meters out from the try line of the Irish side. But Ireland well up there, quickly on D, knocking Bamba back. We see there, Cretin. Hand there on the ground, playing advantage. Intermark with the pass. Can this be the decisive score from the French side? And I think Yemenet might just have won it for France. Definitely, if that's a try, that's game, set, match. Surely, with 3 minutes to play, no? Getting ahead of myself? Right, Yemenet, I think, definitely standout player today. All right. She's been the orchestrator, right, and the reason why France have sort of been able to accumulate. But again, Ficao doing very well there with the chip and chase. Flament, the reserve man, 20 jumper, doing well to get there in time, recycle the ball, and France are able to get over the line. Yemenet there again, unfortunately. Joey missing the tackle. But did he ground it? Did he ground it? Or did Dan just do enough to hold him up? So yeah, could prove to be a very decisive, clean hands in the rug there, foul play. All right, it was indeed a knock on, right? But ref deemed to have said it played on, right? Question is, will he go back? Will he consider that to have been a knock on, right? Therefore, meaning the try is null and void, right? Let's see again. Couple of basic things there from Humanets. Change the hands, mate. Often talk about it, the ball transfer, right? Get it away from the point of contact. But it does look like he certainly has got it down there. Surely, Mr. Ref, right? And with that, definitely, yeah, very much looks like a try in my eyes. Right, I could just be wanting the French side to win. I will admit they are my second favorite team. Right, and Francis says it seems like they're in fire. Definitely, I think sort of error-ridden game, but yeah, certainly looks like a squad of players who know exactly how they want to play and what they're trying to achieve out there on the field. So definitely bodes well. Good ingredients, very good halfback pairing. Even though Ntamak has sort of been off the boil today, if I'm being honest. All right, but will this be given? All right, that could be the try that seals this victory. Deemed to not be a try. All right, very good work there from the replacement hooker. Dan. I've got Francis saying, now you tell us you've been back in France. I think the Blues got something to do with it. Just saying. No, I've always been a sort of second team France. Love the way they go about playing the game. And I think, ever since I've seen sort of the crop that stepped out now in the Bombers and the Waki playing for the under-20, French under-20, sort of fallen in love with this group of players, this new generation of French rugby. All right, it was never going to be easy. I think Ireland did come into this one as favorites, all right, but I think that home crowd definitely has played an advantage here for the French side. Taking as much time as he possibly needs here, right? That experience, knocking that one over, extending the lead to 6 points. Almost feel as though if Ireland were to win this one, they'll definitely have to come away, definitely score a try, a converted try, to come away with victory in this particular encounter. It has been a tight affair. All right, France have led throughout the whole game, right? But Ireland have somehow managed to sort of keep in the fight, and they are just but 6 points. And once again, France just simply not good enough from the kick receipt. All right, very good work there by Peter Mahoney, right? Able to get that turnover now. Ireland in the middle of the field, in between the 22 and 10-meter line of the French, right? Looking to launch an attack here, skip pass over the top, forward pass knocked on. All right, perhaps not the right decision there from Robbie Henshaw. Should have kept it in. Right, build the phases. Right, but France, yeah, through the replacement 22 jumper, Luku, right, will have an opportunity to knock this one away. Right, with just 30 seconds to play. Right, Ireland will have to do it from deep inside their own 22 and up and under. Miscute kick. Would it be a penalty? Play on. French ball. Yeah, French now on the 10-meter line, sorry, of Ireland. Right, with ball. And I'm sure they'll be looking to close this one off as they play the short pods. Right, pick and go. Game management. Good play here from France. Simply just playing for time. And with that, the hooter sounds. Intermark is back, and you will knock this one into touch. And France in Paris, all right, come away with the victory. Unfortunately, their island outplayed on the day. And I think, yeah, the point of difference was the breakdown. The French absolutely destroyed Ireland when it came to breakdown, and they never allowed them in the game, right? Never allowed them to string together a couple of phases, right? And with that, France go out as the winners. But a very good, much better second half, right? Obviously, two sides that are equally matched. And with that dub, right, France definitely take the clear lead on the Six Nations table and definitely now are in a favorable position to go on and see if they can walk away with the Six Nations. But obviously, it's still only round two. All right, they still have Scotland and England to play. So let's not get too excited, but well done to the French side. And yeah, from my side, thank you for those who joined me. Thanks for keeping me company. All right, until next time, have a good night. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. And if you haven't liked, subscribe, please do like and subscribe to Forever Sports as we bring you more action of the URC and the Six Nations. All right, Francis, I enjoy. Thank you very much. Thanks. I really appreciate. And yeah, Forever Sports for the fans, by the fans. I'm out. Thank you.